friends. How are you? Hello, in the middle of the day. Y'all ain't used to seeing my face this bright and early, but I want to see yours. So come on in, say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. Even if you're watching the replay, you matter too. Your attention matters. So let me know you're paying attention, you're watching the video, and where you're watching from. For those of you who are new here, you never seen me, you like, who is this beautiful brown skin girl? Hey y'all, my name is Dr. AJ Austin. I am founder of the International Center for Life Coach Training, LLC, where I train and certify Black women of faith to become a certified life coach online in one day. Been doing it since 2016. We have 156 Black life coaches all over the world. They are global. Their ministries are global. It's a mission. It's a movement, and it's a ministry. If you're here, let me know in the comments that you want to become a life coach, and I got you, because I've officially, as of yesterday, released the cover for the new book, The Black Life Coach. And today I'll share some things that are in it, because in just a few days, we're hosting a 3-day Future Black Life Coach virtual boot camp. You want to join us? I'm going to post it in the comments below. If you're live here with me on Facebook, you can just click the link, boo. I got you. So hopefully it's clickable. It's over at futurebblacklifecoach.com. And let me make sure Facebook is going to let me click it. Give me one moment. Un momento, por favor. There we go. So it's pinned in the comments. www.futurebblacklifecoach.com. On Tuesday, May 25th, through Thursday, May 27th, we'll be together in a private Facebook group where I'm going to be training you boot camp style with a series of videos hosted from a previous boot camp that I did, where we talked about things like what it takes to be a coach. Today, I'm going to extend that educational piece and talk about what a life coach is, especially a Black life coach, because we different. We built different. So in this new book, The Black Life Coach, that is a part of the training series that I have for Future Black Life Coaches. Again, if you're interested, check out futurebblacklifecoach.com. We can get you the details for how to get your copy of the book. So, life coaches, number one, let me give you this quote from me directly from the book. Let me read it. And I quote, life coaches help their clients plan and produce on their personal and professional potential. It's good, ain't it? A lot of P's, a lot of iteration. Make sure if you quote that, it's Dr. AJ Austin, okay? So again, life coaches help their clients plan and produce on their personal and professional potential. That means you ain't teaching them nothing. You ain't rolling your neck and preaching and telling them what they coulda, shoulda, woulda did and giving them advice and sharing your opinions and trying to run their life. Life coaches don't tell you how to run their life. Your life. Life coaches tell you the secrets behind, the questions that we ask. We ask really good questions. We're excellent listeners. So if you're that girlfriend, that strong friend in your friend group, or maybe you're the one everybody calls on at church, or maybe you're the one everybody comes to for the tea, the gossip, to listen, the shoulder to cry on at work. Maybe even in your family, you're the smart one. You get the phone calls because you give good advice. You listen, you pray with people, you cry with people, you help people, and they love it. Maybe people have already told you that you should become a coach. Listen, the definition, Dr. AJ's definition, is official because it's in a book. I wrote it. I put it there, but it's there. Life coaches help their clients plan and produce on their personal and professional potential. So that means if you come to me and you have a goal, let's say to lose weight, I help you set that plan. That's what a life coach does. Then I help you get the results, meaning to produce what it takes to get yourself together according to your plan. And if it wasn't for the role of a life coach in a client's life, that client would not reach that goal as fast. That's the potential. I've heard someone else quote how life coaches help people kind of energize what's already in them that's lying dormant, and that thing would continue to lay dormant if it wasn't for someone coming in, asking really good questions, listening, helping to activate that potential, set a plan around it, and produce the results that it takes to help move forward in their life or that aspect of their life. So life coaching is a broad general term, but we really chop life up into 8 different pieces that I address in our one-day life coach certification training, which we're going to ease you into when you join us for the 3-day virtual boot camp for future Black life coaches over at futureblackLifeCoach.com. That's www.futureblackLifeCoach.com. And what we're doing there is talking about the qualities of a coach, even what to look for in a life coach certification trainer, how you can take your own personality type and coach and benefit and bless others to help them unlock their plan, unlock their potential, that thing that would otherwise lay dormant in their life without you as their coach. Yeah, that. But in the class, we talk about this thing called the Wheel of Life, and you can Google the Wheel of Life. It's a, commonly used concept in the life coaching arena where life is split into like 6, in my class is split to 8 different parts of life where you can help a person in certain areas of their life. You let your clients choose, you help them develop that plan, produce those results, and meet that potential that's in them. So the key element of being a life coach is to help your coach. You know how, like, for me, for example, I remember when I went to the gym one year, I had a weight in mind that number one, I was already one weight. I knew that I wanted to lose weight. I had a weight in mind. I met with a counselor, let's call her a coach, and she asked me kind of, the things that I had already been doing. And so we'll pause the story there because the rest I don't care to get into. This is a journey. But without her asking me what I had already tried on my own, I would not have realized how much I had done on my own already to get me to this certain point, this certain weight, this certain goal. So as a coach, you are also blessed with the opportunity to ask your clients, hey, what have you done to get you here? Because you got you this far. Now it's time to come together with a like mind. By the way, say hello when you come in the room. I don't see names or pictures just yet here on Facebook Live. So if you're watching and you want to engage, say hello. I'm happy to chat with you. If you have questions, you can post them below as well. Because today we're talking about, what does the Black Life Coach do? Some of y'all just nosy, just curious, just popping in, popping out, seeing if I can give you the quick and dirty. It's not a quick and dirty. I got to break it down. That's why I'm here for the educational aspect of the life coaching community. Because in Black community, we don't know a whole lot that's being left out and not told to us, okay? So I want to set your expectations as you come train with me, as you pick any type of training online. Maybe you're interested in joining us for the 3-day virtual boot camp. It's over at futureblackLifeCoach.com. You can grab your virtual seat. We got people signing up as we speak. I'm so excited about that. So I'm here to educate us. I've been a certified coach since 2013, and I've been training coaches since 2016 when I was invited on my previous trainer's team. He's a millionaire here in Atlanta, trained and certified so many people, and I was one, and then he invited me on his team to come train, and as a result, I found my love for training Black women of faith to become those certified life coaches online in one day using these modern approaches like social media, books, audios that are updated with modern terms that we can connect with to help other people on a mass scale. A lot of y'all tell me that you're called to the masses. Let me help you get there. Hey, Coach Vendolin, one of our certified life coaches. So over the last year, we trained and certified about 156. No, let me take that back. Since 2016, I've trained 156. Over the last year, we've trained, I think we're at maybe 44 because we brought everything online. Y'all used to come here to Atlanta with me to get trained in one day. We would spend 8 hours together. You guys got to network and meet other people and learn from me and buy books and products and stay connected, etc. Now we brought all of that online. We have a private Facebook group and we bring all of this together. So let's recap on some of the things that I've shared. I shared my famous quote that's in my new book, The Black Life Coach. This is for those future Black life coaches. I told you how. Let me find my page and quote me directly. This, again, is a quote from Dr. A.J. Austin. Life coaches help their clients plan and produce on their personal and professional potential. They need you to get the results because, as we just talked about, we can help ourselves get to a certain level. But when we come together with another mind who is just focused on our plan, our vision, our dream, our goal, the world opens up. That is what is talked about in Think and Grow Rich, the mastermind, where you bring two minds together and you create this third mind that's just full of these ideas of how to uncover what a person couldn't get on their own. That's the role of a coach. So when we come in as a coach, we get to get really creative, helping our client get from where they are to where they want to be. We get to ask them really good questions. We get to get in their business, get a little nosy, and they trust us to help them get the results that they need in their life, because again, they got themselves to us. Now it's our job to help take them further. And when you're trained and skilled and certified, you know the right questions to ask. They're really like no right and wrong questions. There are right and wrong ways to ask a question. You don't want to trigger anyone or cause any traumatic experiences or environments. You want to be able to set the tone to have a really good, productive conversation with your coaching client. And again, you rolling your neck, you giving them advice, you sharing your opinion, you telling them what they coulda, shoulda, woulda did. It's not coaching. But it is what a lot of people are doing, who are just simply calling themselves a coach, and they're untrained and unskilled and uncertified. And that's a no-no, because we don't operate out of integrity. Okay. So because we're blessed with the opportunity to help someone with their life plan, a specific area of their life is chosen. We bring together the power of the three minds, our mind, their mind, and the mastermind that comes forth for these new ideas on how to break forth with this plan. Asking really, really good questions to help empower our clients. So much so that after they coach with us, or as they're coaching with us, we want them to get to a point where they say, like how my clients tell me, especially my trained coaches, they're like, Dr. AJ, I heard you sitting on my shoulder. I was making this decision and you were sitting there coaching me. I heard your voice. I heard what you would say. Dr. AJ would ask me this. She would say this. She would ask me this. You want to help empower your clients to get to that point where they don't even need you to coach them. They're ready for their next level. And they're now referring you other clients that you can help have breakthroughs as well. You see how that referral system works? So when you help one person get what they want, as Prophet Zig Ziglar said, then you get what you want, which is more clients, more breakthroughs, people witnessing what you can offer as a coach. They're bragging about it. They're telling others. And as a result, your phone is blowing up. Or as like one of our coaches, she's like, every time I put myself out there, I get fully booked. I have no more time left. I got to stop advertising because so many people are coming to me. I was like, girl, that's a good problem to have. Everybody wants that problem, right? So when you do good things come back. And the good things the coach gets to do is take a person from where they are, help them set a plan for where they want to go, and produce those results, because the potential is there. We're brilliant already. But when we come together with another brilliant mind, that's you as the life coach, then we produce this supernatural thing that we didn't even know we were capable of, all because of a coach. I'm a personal example of that. Yes, I'm a doctor. Yes, the credentials are behind my name. Yes, I have over 20 years of speaking and talking to people and training and being in the professional development arena, 26 years. Dealing with the faith-based people, church folks, y'all something else. So I'm strong, okay? Thick skin, tough skin, but I also can dish it as well. I'm transparent. I tell the truth. I give it back to you how you need to hear it. But I too have a group of coaches. It takes more than one to help me get to where God is taking me in my ministry of training and certifying Black women of faith. So I have a marketing coach. I have a mindset coach. I have a money-making coach. Who is my third coach? Lord, they're all, and I think the fourth one just brings it all together. And they're all over the world, Korea, Scotland. One is in North Carolina. One is here in Atlanta. And I'm sure I'll be taking on more coaches soon. So how I work to unlock the potential in my life is I go where they shine. So if you're a millionaire, yeah, you can teach me some things. If you've made money really, really well in your business, helping other people, doing a little bit of what I do, and I like that tactic, yeah, I'll pay and invest. Because again, I need that third mind to unlock my potential, because I know I'm a millionaire too. I can do this too. Ask me some questions around it and we'll have some breakthroughs together. That's the power of a coach. In November, I launched this online training to the masses. We had about 37 women that went through this one-day training that I did. And several of them said yes. And as a result, I made, like $3,500, maybe $4,000 in that one setting. It was like a 2-hour setting, which is really good. Turned around in January, added a little stank on it. Double that, and just from doing half of what I did, because the work had already been done, I still brought in that $4,000. Then March of this year, I put some extra power behind it thanks to a coach, and brought in over $7,000, doing even less than what I had been doing. And so a coach recently taught me that when you unlock your potential, thanks to a coach, you're learning new ways to handle these things in your life. You're planning bigger, you're producing bigger, and oftentimes it requires less work of you because you have the system down pat. That's the beauty of a coach. And that's why I say eventually you want your clients to say, Coach, I heard you sitting right here on my shoulder, asking me questions, helping me to get my breakthrough, and I didn't even have to call you. I already had the system and the plan and the format laid out, and I just followed through to produce the results. You guys see how coaching works? And you also see the concept that, as my mentor says, coaches need coaches, just like coaches need counselors. We need someone to talk to and throw it out there. They're not our friends. They're not judging us. They're not telling us what to do. They're not trying to fix us because we're not broken. We just want you to listen and then tell us what we just said. That's the role of a counselor. So coaches need counselors as well. Coaches need coaches as well. But it starts when you invest in yourself in becoming a coach, because how I train and how I was trained is that life coaching, when you get certified, is a self-study process first. So that's why I offer the 1-day self-study training online, and we ease you into that in the upcoming 3-day virtual boot camp, where you get time to spend with me in a private Facebook group, the other future Black life coaches that are going through it as well. All the information is over at www.futurebblacklifecoach.com to help you get your feet wet, make sure coaching is for you. We're going to take a life coaching assessment to see if you really, really believe you're called to coach, to see what help you need, what questions you have, and what you want your next steps to be. Because again, this is about you, the plan that you have. My job is your coach as you come in and study the process, ask questions, get trained, learn the skills and techniques of how to be a really good coach, because I train really good coaches. Tell them, Coach Ben. We have really good coaches. They're doing phenomenal things. One of our coaches just did a documentary film where she was the lead life coach on the project. They specifically selected her because she had been certified as a life coach. And as a result, more people know her name. So a lot of people come to my training say, oh, I want to be the next Ayanla Van Zandt, because she goes by life coach. That's her title on TV, where our coach literally sat in the seat of an Ayanla Van Zandt on this documentary, all because of the confidence and the skills that she had gained as a newly certified coach. When I watched it, I was like preaching and yelling at the TV like, yes, coach. And I was so proud that she's one of our certified coaches. Her name is Naricia Johnson. She'll probably watch the replay. So that's just where coaching could lead when you put your mind to it. When you join with another mind, remember that mastermind comes forth, that third mind, and you get some really good creative ideas as to what you can do with your certificate, what your next step should be. Some of our coaches are authors. Many of our coaches are speakers, and television is just the newest component. We have 3 coaches. One is on a reality TV show. One is in talks with the network. And then Coach Naricia, who's here in Georgia with me. I'm in Atlanta. She's in South Georgia. I think it's where she is. She's close. We're breathing the same air right now. She is in the documentary film arena, thanks to this new documentary that was just released where she coached Hunty. She came through. So if there are any questions, I will take them at this time. I'll be back live. I just jumped off of a call with the actual Facebook development team, a member from their team, and I were just on camera, and I was like, wait a minute, I'm still cute. Let me get on camera with my people and talk to them too. So here I is. If you have questions, go ahead and put them in the comments. If you're here live with me, I'm happy to answer. If you're watching the replay and you have questions, put them there too. I'll come back and talk to you and answer those questions. Remember, I'm your coach in this process, so give me what you got. What questions you have, how can I support you? And you may want to consider getting the support of me and our mastermind in this upcoming 3-day virtual boot camp for future Black life coaches over at futurebblacklifecoach.com. Coach Vendelin says, thank you. I need 3 more coaches and a counselor. Yes, I know how that is, Coach Ben. So that's what I told myself as a new coach. What I love about life coaches is that we can specialize in anything. So please believe that all of my coaches have life coaching as their foundation. Life coach is, this is what I tell people when they call my office asking about my one-day life coach certification training for Black women of faith. I say, because they say, can I be a relationship coach? Can I be a health coach? Can I be a wellness coach? You can do anything you want. Just know that life coaching is the foundational principle of all coaching when it's done right. And what that means is if you get a really good coach who's invested in him or herself, they've been trained and certified and learned the skill of life coaching, they can coach you in whatever area of your life or of your business. And so I learned that slowly because I thought, I can just skip over the mushy stuff. I don't want to cry. I don't want to open my heart. I don't want to break down in the session. I just want to give me the goods. I just want to go make money and help people. Child, the Lord had another plan. He was like, listen, daughter, let me show you how this works. So he showed me these coaches recently that said, you thought I was going to help you with marketing. First, we're going to break through your mindset. That's life coaching. We talk about limiting beliefs and fear and faith and doubts and everything that's holding you back and what's keeping you stuck and getting to your highest potential. That's mindset. That's a part of a marketing coaching program that I'm in right now. My coach is in Korea. And then there's the money-making piece where another coach, she taught us 18 different things before she got to the money-making because she had to break down the mindset, the parts of life that was keeping us stuck. And I did it, and I cried, I did. But I needed it. I needed to have a breakthrough, aha moment. And that was when the $7,000+ came in my business. Y'all see how this works? So life coaches can specialize in anything, and I love that because when life coaching is the foundation, when your coach has been trained, you get amazing results because they have amazing results. So look for that when you look for coaches, even when you're getting certified as a coach. Look for your trainer to have amazing results in their life. That's why I'm offering this 3-day virtual boot camp because I want to show y'all what's possible. Not only am I doing it, my coaches are doing it. They're happy to come back and sing the praises of the training, of working with me, of being connected to a community of women in our private Facebook group and upcoming trainings we have. So I shared all that because when your coach is good, you're good. When your coach is a life coach behind the scenes, like their foundation, and you think it's marketing, money making, mind, all that, they're a life coach secretly. They reveal it after you pay them $5,000. They're going to help you get some results. And so I said, I want something that's going to keep me specific in an area of my life, of my business, of what I'm currently working on. And I looked at all the projects that I wanted to do, all the projects that I was currently working on. I said, okay, I need a coach for this, a coach for this, and a coach for this. And so all of my coaches have made over 6 figures. I'm right behind them. And that's in less than 18 months. I'm so excited because since we've launched, God has just skyrocketed us to the top. So we're one of the leading online trainings for Black women of faith, certifying them online in one day, using my skills, my story, my experience, my expertise over the last 8 years of being a certified coach, 6 years of training and certifying coaches at the time of this recording. And I have a lot more to give, a lot to offer, and so do our future Black life coaches. So when I learned that coaches are available for me, I too, Coach Vendela, said, okay, I need a coach for this, and coach for this. And because they have good results in that area in their business, you can let them pour into you. You could submit, I can submit my will and be a student, instead of the teacher. And I'm very, very thankful. I was just listening as I listen in the shower. I listen while I cook. I listen all throughout the day to trainings and calls and recordings and even prayer times that my coaches have. One of my coaches offers something called War Room. I didn't know I needed a Christian coach that just prays over businesses and teach you how to pray and manifest in your business according to the Word of God. I got one. So it's very, very helpful to have people whose values line up with yours and people who have said yes to their call and people who are doing really good things in their business and they got other people who are getting really good results. All of that makes for a good coach to hire. And that's why we start training our coaches as life coaches, because you can go out and do phenomenal things. So when a coach is good enough to have me on a call crying, and I did it last week too, another coach, the one in Korea. So what I love about my coaches as well is they meet me where I am as a Black woman of the Christian faith. And so while my coach in Korea, she is an Asian woman, she believes in supporting Black businesses. So for almost a year now, she's been giving free trainings to Black women. So when the opportunity opened up for us to come work with her, I was on it. Yes, send me the link because you have supported me and we look nothing alike. But we share similar goals and values. And as a result, she let other Black women come in who are successful in their companies, and they now pour into us faithfully. And so as a result of it being poured into, yes, it breaks me down like, oh my God, someone's believing with me. They're Black. My coach is backing me and she's not Black. I'm getting results because life coaching is at the core of all of this. And so to see myself in front of all of my fellow classmates crying on camera because I'm being poured into because my coach shares those life coaching principles. Her foundation is life coaching. She's made over $2 million. You can't do nothing but humble yourself and learn, right? So I love how eclectic my coaches are. I have a male coach, a Black male coach. So our conversations are super different. We talked for 5 hours the other day. And I actually just wrapped up my full year with him, but now I hear him on my shoulder and we can now have peer-to-peer conversations because he told me coming in, Dr. AJ, you're my peer. I can teach you something, but we friends, we, on the same level. So I want you to know we can have friend-to-friend conversations. And so he pours into my business. When I told this Black man my business idea, and he took it to the next level, and he's the reason I'm here in a new home, paying my bills with what I do as a new life coach trainer. I said, thank you, Jesus, for aligning my path with the right life coaches, okay? Coach Ben says, thank you for pointing to us. Thank you, Coach Ben. Let me screenshot that real quick. Let me make that bigger. We need some pour in. This pours into me when you say thank you. So, testimonials. Okay, cool, they did it. And when people pour into you, it matters. It matters for your motivation, for your inspiration, but that's because they've been trained as life coaches. That's their foundation. They know what it takes to sit and watch. My other coach who's in North Carolina, she has 5 kids, y'all, but she still spends time with us. She allows us to pour into her. I was actually doing another boot camp for our future Black life coaches when she opened up the opportunity to come coach with her. So as soon as I shut down my class, I went and signed up for her program. Somebody signed up for my program, so that money was poured right back into me. It's like a cycle. The Bible says, given it shall be given. And that's what's happening, Coach Van. It's so exciting. And so because I signed up with her because I watched her sow into us for she did an event for $27. And I bought everything she offered. Because I saw this woman pray. I saw this woman worship. I saw her speak in tongues and cry with a community of Black women around the world who too are building online ministries. Coaching is a ministry. Building a life coach training company is a ministry. So that's why I work with Black women of faith. I needed another Black woman of faith to join forces with. Spirit to spirit, touching and agreeing. When 2 or more are gathered in his name, there shall he also be in the midst, right? So we got our praying coach, our Christian coach, who's doing some phenomenal things. And I just watch what she does, and she inspires me, and I get on it as a result. So my spirit is refreshed. She teaches us how to, stuff I've never thought about, Coach Van. Praying over your phone, praying for your clients. I had been taught that years ago, but how to take it deeper. And these are other ministers coming together. It's like the devil does not stand a chance when all of this is going on. It's like I'm a male coach, my Korean coach, my Black woman Christian coach. I got my coach in Scotland who is into some deep energy, metaphysical type teachings and making money. I love to see this lady make money. That's what drew me to her, and she has this accent and this voice, and she teaches. She meets you where you are. She was watching me and I didn't even know it. We were connected to, she asked me for some names of some millionaires I follow. I gave her a list of 20 Black millionaires, y'all. She said, wow, I didn't even know they exist because she's a millionaire. She's teaching us how to keep that same energy around us. She's bringing those millionaires on her podcast and introducing them to us and the world. She has thousands of people who have said yes to her this year, y'all. I watched her make $500,000 in January. I was like, where do I sign up? How can I was like, I have to stay in her energy. That's what I needed in that season of my life. So I finished all her work. And then she was the one that eventually got to the money making. I was like, oh, I had an aha sitting on the toilet listening to her. TMI, but you got to get it in where you get it in, right? Because life is happening. Life is busy. That's what I teach my coaches too. When y'all go through the training, I just told a coach yesterday, hey, wherever you got to get it in, go sit in the car, go sit in the shower when you're sitting on the toilet. Watch those videos. Get this training done, girl, because people are waiting on you. She's like, you're right. I'm so excited. And another coach said, I love that you are so excited about being a coach. Y'all, this is so invigorating to know that there are other people who think like us. We all have this professional training under our belt. So that's why I show up for new Black women of faith who want to say yes, or those of you who have been certified. And it's time to re-energize. Y'all, I got enough energy for all of us, and I ain't even had caffeine yet. Okay? I need to go get it before it gets too late, because then I don't sleep. It takes a long time to wear off when caffeine mixes with my natural energy. So I had to come give y'all a little bit of that energy today. Coach Van says, I can feel a renewed passion in your voice. Thank you, Coach Van. I have been, like I said, when it comes to coaching, we can get ourselves only so far. I don't know about y'all, but I spend a lot of time by myself. And sometimes I don't want to think. I don't want to hear myself talk. I'm tired of reading. I'm tired of trying to figure everything out. I start getting online and scrolling. I'm on Facebook for a reason, looking for who's coaching in what areas that can help me get to the next level, because I got myself so far. So like we talked about, when 2 or 3 are gathered, one shall chase 1,000, 2 shall put 10,000 to flight. So I'm trying to join forces with people who are putting demons to flight in their business. They're like, oh, we got to leave her alone. My coach just taught about this in the recording I listened to this morning. She said, when you find yourself stuck, and this is something I hadn't even heard or considered. I'm going to give y'all this little nugget, and then I'm going to get off here. Check out futureblackLifeCoach.com if you want to come get in this energy, because I gives it, y'all. But yes, thank you, Coach Vendlin, for bringing this up. It is a newfound energy. Hey, Betty Thomas Jones, how are you? It's a newfound energy because my coaches are out here doing great things, and that's who I join forces with. I only trust those who are doing great things in their business and making money, because ministry deserves money too. But she said, my coach in, North Carolina, Black Christian Praying Coach, War Room is what our meetings are called. So you know what goes down in the War Room, right? So she says, when you find yourself stuck in a certain place, let's say you're not making money, or you want to make more money than you have been able to do on your own. She said, find somebody who's making more than you and sow into their ministry. She's like, but not just, oh, that's cute, let me sow a little bit. She's like, no, like a Dave Ramsey, a man who's teaching about making money with biblical principles. So, and even if the sowing is you got to pray for him and his family, think about who's really praying for Dave Ramsey and his family. If anything, he has more critics than people praying probably. So she said, pray for Dave and his family. Pray for his ministry. Pray for his breakthrough. That goes back to what Zig Ziglar talks about. When you help someone get what they want, you get what you want. I'm sure Dave wants some prayer in his life, right? He needs even more covering. He needs those angels gathering around him, speaking on his behalf. And she said, watch the breakthroughs. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I had to think about how I've been doing that, because what I do, I reach up and I reach back. So what that looked like for me just yesterday is, out of the 156 certified Black life coaches we have around the world, I literally sat here and reached out to 50 of y'all yesterday. One by one by one. Everybody got a message. Hey, checking in. Everybody got the same message. How can I support you? Okay. And it's not that I'm stuck or I'm struggling, but it's like what one of my former pastors said. He said, you always have to have a seed in the ground. So y'all, I'm storing up. Okay, summer is around the corner, but so is winter. So I'm putting those seeds in the ground. I'm sowing those seeds of, let me help you. I'm not charging anything. I'm simply here to serve you and support what you have going on. Ask me a question. Let me give you a resource. Help you have a breakthrough. That's a seed in the ground. So not only am I sowing up into ministries that are doing better than mine at the moment, or they're my inspiration to grow, I'm also reaching back. Because one thing I never want to do is forget where I came from as a new coach, fresh out of certification, not making money, not doing nothing with my certificate, on to the next thing, and everything that I just learned is sitting collecting digital dust on my computer. But if I would have had a Dr. AJ to say, hey girl, checking in, what you doing, what you working on, what questions you got, then I would have been here twice as fast. But I believe in learning, taking my time, because I'm here for the long haul, y'all. This is about building longevity. This is literally how I pay my bills. So I ain't got no choice. This is my job. This is my career. This is my legacy. So that's why when women come and train with me, we are called the ladies of legacy, because we're literally building things that will live on beyond us. The work that I do today, those seeds that I sow in the ground, they will live beyond me. It doesn't take a whole lot to send a message saying, hey, what you doing, checking in, what questions you got, how can I support you? That's the secret to success. I listen to people like Oprah. Tony Robbins talks about how success leaves clues. Child, I follow those clues like I'm Scooby-Doo. Scooby was good at sniffing the trail and finding the clues, okay? So call me Scoob, Dr. Scoob. I'm cool with that. Coach Van says, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. You have been in our squad for years now, Coach Van. And just having you and women like you who come and train with us, and they stay connected, they stay getting re-energized, they stay feeding off the energy, adding to the conversation, supporting other future Black life coaches. That's what it's about. And I'm featuring what we call our Black Women Success Panel in our 3-day boot camp. Y'all get to meet some of our coaches that I've interviewed, and they're telling you what it's like to train with me one day in that 1-day Black Life Coach certification training for Black women of faith. They're answering questions. They're sowing seeds into lives. So it is a cyclical approach to how to survive in this thing we call life coaching. You come, you get trained, you get poured into, and as a result, you're pouring into your clients, you're pouring into other coaches, and then people are telling people about you. You're getting recommendations, you're making your money, and you're making a difference. So y'all can tell I do what I love, and I absolutely love what I do, and I just thank God for aligning my path to you. Those of you who have been certified with me, those of you who are lurking, you never say anything, you may like a video or two, you're probably watching me on your big screen on YouTube, listening to the podcast, reading my blogs, getting my newsletters. You'll be ready soon. I just want to pave the way for you to come on in, my friend. That's why I'm hosting the 3-day virtual Future Black Life Coach Boot Camp over at futureblackLifeCoach.com, and I invite you in. It's very reasonable. It will increase soon price-wise and content-wise. I'm always adding more teachings to the trainings that I do. So before I go, are there any questions? Coach Man, I appreciate you for engaging with me, allowing me to hang in here a little bit longer than I had planned. But I'm right at the time that my other coach, who helps me with social media, advised that I stay on this camera and smile and talk to y'all. So I did my work today, Coach, and I know she'll watch this video. Any questions, Coach Man? I'm here, and then I'm going to wrap up. Any questions? I get really, really excited about life coaching and what life coaching really is. And a lot of people don't know this side of the coaching community. So that's why I show up and bring a little life, spread a little joy, give you a little knowledge nugget, and then I hop off here and I wait on you to send me a message. Okay, Coach Ben does not have any questions. So I don't see any other questions. Let me double scroll because I know y'all jumping on and off. Thank you, Coach Ben, for the screenshots I was able to get. Okay, I think I got everybody. FutureBlackLifeCoach.com is pinned in the comments below. If you want to come join us, if you're one of those future Black life coaches, if you are a coach who's watching this and you have certified with me, or maybe you got trained and certified somewhere else, but you need that renewed passion and energy, I got you, boo. Go and make sure you at least are on our email list, because I just sent out an email before I went live today. I share the success of our clients because sometimes people feed off that. I feed off of other people's success. So to see other people that look like me on my level or doing what I aspire to do, that gives me the, let me get up here. Like I said, I just got off of a video chat with the Facebook design team. And I was like, ooh, let me get up here and go, So success breeds success. And that's what I'm here to show you how to get your hands on as a new Future Black Life Coach. So head over and check out FutureBlackLifeCoach.com. Come join us on Tuesday, May 25th through Thursday, May 27th. And see if coaching is on what's next for you. I don't know why I'm burping. I ain't had nothing to eat, so I'm going to go change that right now. Remember, there's someone somewhere. They are waiting on you, future Black Life Coach, to walk in your destiny so they can walk into theirs, because it's when you let your own light shine. You give others permission to do the same. Thank y'all for noticing the new light, Coach Van. Thank you for mentioning it. It is a newfound passion and energy and, just vigor. And I'm just ready to get out there and share it with you and those who need it. The masses, y'all, the world is waiting. There's someone who needs what you do. And as a coach, when we impact one life, we impact generations. Y'all ready to impact? I'm ready. Meet me over at futurebblacklifecoach.com, and I'll see you soon. Have a phenomenal rest of your day, Coach Van, and our future Black Life Coaches. I'll talk to you soon. God bless. Bye, y'all.